So I just got back into ice hockey after 20 years. Obviously the technology, the available products and everything has changed quite a bit. Played one season so far just in a little beer league local club that we have here in town, and picked up some Bauer skates. Bauer is the brand that I've always used in the past, was very familiar with, and picked up the S29s. Had a good season, really enjoyed skating on them, they felt good. Now I've been doing a little bit more research and seeing what other options are available, what's going on with the skates, the technology, the different brands. So I opted to buy some Bauer 2S Pro skates and wanted to do an unboxing video today just in case anybody finds it beneficial. If you do, would be awesome if you leave a comment below. Let me know exactly how this video helped you or if you have any questions about the skates. I'll probably also be doing a comparison of the S29s to the Bauer 2S Pros, just so we can really talk about what differences there are. Now, like I stated, I played ice hockey a lot as a child. It was, I guess I would consider it my sport growing up, but it's been 20 years, so I'm not representing to be any type of pro or have a full understanding of any of this technology and things that, all the features that these skates have available, but who knows, maybe I'm connecting with more of you out there with that type of background than if I were aiming this towards the people that are playing gold, platinum, and different types of pro leagues. So, got the skates off of Pure Hockey. Seems to be, just as I was doing my searches and stuff, it seems to be the page that would always pop up. This isn't a review about Pure Hockey at all, but I found everything that I needed. The shipping was much faster than expected, and overall it's been a really, really good experience with them. So yeah, let's go and dive right in and check these skates out. So it looks like just my packing slip, a little bit of packaging materials. So here we have it. This is the Bauer Supreme line. Something that I personally felt when I got into ice hockey again and was looking at all the different brands, just like anything else, when you have too many options, it can confuse the consumer. So I didn't fully understand the difference between Supreme and Nexus and all these different types of skates that are available. Supreme, though, from what I read, looked like it contoured my specific type of foot more. And the S29s are Supreme line, and so far they've been relatively comfortable. So all right, the 2S Pro. So I guess not much of an unboxing. It's pretty much the box from Pure Hockey, and then it's just like this. I mean, just like you would get off the shelf. So not really sure what else I was expecting, but sometimes unboxing videos entail a lot more cutting and digging and removing of padding and various shipping materials. So anyways, this is, wow. Initial impression, yeah, a couple of things stand out. Just based, again, off of my very novice level here. And I guess, really, well, I'll show you both of them, and we'll just look at one. So there you go. So these are the skates. So this is my first time actually seeing them in person. My initial impression, they look like a high-end skate, and they are. I believe these came out, so I'm filming this right now at the end of 2019. I believe these came out 2018. Something I recognize right away is, well, a couple of things. So the blade, you can see that the blade is dark. Typically blades are silver. These are the same toque runner that I guess most skate companies use. Something I did read about these, which I can't really notice just by looking with these light speed runners, but they say that it's a little bit higher, which is supposed to increase your glide speed and your turning radius. Not sure if that's true, if that's a marketing gimmick, but anyways. So what I do notice though is is the dark color of the blade. That's different than anything I've seen before. So these are the LS5 carbon blades, which are supposed to stay sharp longer, help you with your edges, inside edges, outside edges. They're supposed to be better, but you know, again, at my skill level, who knows if I'll really see the difference. What I noticed too is the comfort edge that they have here. The comfort edge is something that I believe is relatively new to this skate. Just feeling it right now, it's obviously super stiff, as skates are in the beginning. Something I was reading though is that these are much better, I guess, with the heat molding. That's been out, I guess, for a little while now, where you basically bake the skates, put your foot in, and it's supposed to set to your foot and become an extension of you, essentially, mainly with comfort in mind, and a more responsive skate. So right now, yeah, really stiff. These definitely is compared to the S29s, and again, this video is more of an unboxing and initial impression. I'll do a comparison of the skates, but it definitely feels like these are a lot thicker in here and there's a lot more padding. Something also that I initially noticed was just that the back, this looks very different than the cheaper models. You also have the gold here. Nobody's going to see. These are just, again, things that I'm noticing right away just upon looking at them. I've never seen the logo on the inside of the skate before. I know the S29s don't have that. My Bauer skates growing up never did. I don't really care about that. Something too is these, I think these are called like the lacing inlets, I believe is the term. But traditionally the skates will just have them up the edge right here. This one is supposed to allow more comfort by having 3 different inlets here, to where you can actually lace it back further to make it tighter, looser, different ways. So I might play around with that a little bit. With the S29s, I have no complaint about that. Well, that's kind of a bummer. I did expect them to show up pre-sharpened. They're not. I even meant to ask or look online, but I just assumed that they would show up pre-sharpened. But I guess everybody likes to have a different cut size. I know different people prefer to have their blades sharpened different ways, so that's probably the reason, is that for the more high-end skate, high-level ability player, I guess they don't want to assume that it's a one-size-fits-all on how they sharpen their skates. So something else I just noticed right now was a couple of openings here, so I guess that's to allow moisture to wick out of the skate, maybe to make it a little bit more breathable. I'm not 100% sure. Overall, it looks like a really good construction of the skate. It looks very solid. It definitely has a nice look to it, like the carbon fiber here. It's a great skate. Yeah, I can't wait to break it in. That's always the painful part, is getting these things broken in, and you know, obviously I've got to get it heat molded, get them sharpened, and yeah, I'll put some time on them, play a couple of games. When I compare this video to the S29s that I currently have, I'll have some experience with them obviously, and we'll be able to talk in a little bit more detail about what I, at you know, relatively low level ice hockey player, feel about these pretty high-end skates. So if you've enjoyed this video, let me know. It would mean a lot to me. Feel free to subscribe, and that way you'll get a notification when I do the next video, and see you around.